everybody. This is Jonathan Spiliotopoulos, also known in various fora as Jonathan and Forney. Anyway, today's topic is responsive design, or rather, how not to pull your hair out trying to get Divi to look just as good in a pocket screen as it does on your 4K monitor that you have in your office. And while Divi Builder has some neat options for making styles like text sizes and box padding respond to different devices, it really has no mechanism at all for making content stack differently when desired. Yeah, it's true, you could do this with CSS media queries and by ordering your flex elements. And that would probably be the best way to go if you were thinking about SEO, but that can get a bit tedious, and it's not going to depreciate well if a user is on an older browser, Internet Explorer for example. And that's not very unlikely to happen if you're talking about enterprise audiences. So what do you do when you've got a great design on desktop, but it looks a little strange on tablets or a complete mess on phones? Well, in the old days, we'd just build different sites entirely and let a JavaScript or something redirect users to an appropriate subdomain like m.company.com, depending on the size of your screen. But thankfully, we don't need to go to that extreme anymore because Divi enables us to do something similar for malformed sections. Observe. Here we have a page that looks just fine on desktop, but it's a little awkward on the mobile phone. This image, that we've got here, it takes up an awful large percentage of the screen, and it's just kind of dangling there without any context. And then right beneath it is all the content and the context, but it's completely divorced from the image. And what I'd really like is an entirely different layout just for mobile. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to my dashboard and I'm going to start working on it. Come on over here. The first thing I'm going to do is edit my section so that it's disabled on phone and tablet devices. It looks great on desktop, but that's about all. So I'm going to come over here, click the hamburger to edit the section, scroll down. I'm going to say turn this thing off on phones and turn this thing off on tablets, and then I'm going to save and exit. And then I'm going to make a duplicate of the section because really I've got all my content here, I just want to rearrange it a bit. So I'm going to clone the section, and the first thing I'm going to do right away is edit that new section, and I'm going to make a reverse of the disabling that I did on the prior one. This is the version that I'm working on for mobile, so I'm going to make sure that it works on a phone and it works on a tablet, but it does not work on a desktop. Save and exit. And after that, I'm going to make some changes to the stacking order here. First, I'm going to change it to a single column layout, just because when we're stacking on mobile devices, we're only dealing with one column going straight down. And I'm going to make some adjustments. Well, I'm going to want my headline on top to give it that great context. The image I'm going to keep right in the middle, and then I'm going to keep my body copy on the bottom. So that's the general flow. Nice and simple for our tutorial. I'm going to click Update. And when I come back over to my Visual tab and reload, now I can see that things are a little bit different on the mobile side. I've got my heading, Tutorial 2, I've got my image, and I've got my content beneath that. Still not quite right though. To my eye, this image takes up an unnecessary amount of space on a mobile device. Yeah, okay, it's just one quick scroll, but I'd really like to see that neatened up a little bit just for mobile. So I'm going to come back over to my dashboard, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to edit this image, and I'm going to change it to a wider version of the image that I've already uploaded. And then I'm going to save this. And when I update, and come back and reload, now I can see here that I've got a nice short but wide image underneath the title, so it kind of accents the title more and supports it. And then I've got my content right beneath, so the user doesn't have to scroll too far in order to see the content. So there you have it. Now you know how to construct different physical layouts for different devices. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Please let me know by sending me an email or hitting me up on my website, which is jdscdw.com. Thanks everybody for your time. I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.